Okay, September 19, Friday, ano? Uh, Review lang natin yung nangyari kagabi using the Forex Factory. May mga high impact news na lumabas, ano? And surprisingly, yung high impact news is good. Good for the USD. So what will happen sa XAU? As expected, XAU will go down, ano? And previously, sa funds rate or interest rate, 4.5, interest rate actual bumagsak, no? So not good for the USD. Pero yung XAU hindi siya tumaas, no? Pero sabi ko nga, pwedeng ito ay long-term effect. Ito naman, ito ay short-term effect. Ito yung pagbagsak kagabi. Para sa akin, mas importante pa rin yung long-term effect. Kasi ito, parang ang tingin ko dito is manipulation lang ito ng sitwasyon. And as per institution, andun pa rin yung drive ng mga institution na long, natataas yung market, ano? Using the COT, I'm always reminded na merong bot order, ayan, na nakapila. The 40,000 and the 9,000. Nakapila yan, and ang drive talaga ng market is pataas. Kaya lang, hindi naman nga kasi pwedeng from the previous consolidation, tumaas na ngayon nasa rejection. May fair value gap before the breakout. Which is yun yung nasa weekly ng weekly ng chart. Ayan. If we go down the weekly, ayun yung fair value gap ng weekly. Pero since hindi naman tataas, pero hindi rin naman basta-basta bababa. Hindi naman ganun talaga yung market, ano? Kaya yung skills mo sa pagbabasa ng chart. Sana wag kayong panghinaan ng loob na mawala yung inyong drive na matuto sa pagbabasa ng chart, ano? Yan. On the first week, second week, third week, meron siyang fair value gap. And although nagkaroon ng all-time high dito, so hirap na hirap, ano? Ayan, hirap na hirap siya. So ngayon, nagkakaroon tayo ng candlestick na makikita natin na nagre-reject yung seller. At yung seller, for how many days, nire-reject niya yung price na yan sa area na to. Ayan. At kung makikita nyo ngayon, meron na tayong bearish order flow on a lower time frame of daily. Previously, nagkaroon ng fair value gap, ayun, daily fair value gap between this candlestick and this candlestick. Ayan. Kung aayusin natin mabuti yung fair value gap na yan, yun. Actually, na-broken na siya. Yung fair value gap na yan. Yan ang there's a consolidation somewhere here. Yan. Kaya dito huminto ngayon yung price. Kaya lang, clearly the price now is on the bearish order flow. Yan. On the, for 2 days, for 2 days. At kung papansin nyo, yung candlestick na yan, medyo malaki yan. Engulfing this candlestick, indecision candlestick. From the indecision candlestick on the daily, nag-decide sila na mag-bearish order flow. And then, disrespecting the fair value gap on the daily basis. And kung pinapanood nyo yung video na pinadala ko sa inyo, even in 4 hours, ayan, disrespect niya na itong fair value gap na to. So, bearish order flow, choke. Ayan, nagkaroon ng choke. So, this is a high impact news. Pero, nagkaroon ng break na structure dito. Binalikan uli yung fair value gap. Ayan. Nabalikan niya. Doon pa rin siya sa fair value gap for ilang oras kahapon. Then, on the end of the day, another break na structure. So, talagang parang sinusuportahan niya yung pagbagsak. Ngayon, anong pwede nating gawin, If we go lower time frame na 1 hour, ayan, makikita natin. Burahin na natin itong fair value gap ng daily. Ayan. There is a, ayan, merong nabubuong trend, o may nabuong trend, ayan na siya. Pag gawin nating line, ayan na siya. This is lower high, this is high. Ayan. This is lower high, this is lower high, this is low, this is lower low, this is lower low. So, this is choke. Ayan yung fair value gap. So, again, learning the importance of fair value gap. So, let us wait kasi, di ba, Asian market, may posibilidad na tataas yan. Magtataas na, tapos magsa-sideways. And at the same time, looking at the MA20, nire-respect ng price yung MA20 and MA50. And knowing that Asian market is sideways, at nasa ilalim yung price, ang bias, short-term bias dito is para sa akin, bearish. Until ma-meet ng price yung fair value gap ng weekly. Kaya short-term bearish because during the breakout ng weekly from the all-time high, may fair value gap. Kung pinanood nyo yung video at yung mga nasa canvas, mapagdudugtong-dugtong nyo na yan. Okay? So, going back sa 1 hour, ayan. So, mamaya, wait for the 15 minutes. Ayan. You can wait for the 15 minutes and the Asian session na mag-consolidate, if ever na mag-consolidate yung Asian session, somewhere below the pivot point, at mag-breakdown ulit from the consolidation, I'm planning na mag-execute ng sell. The stop loss above the pivot point, mamaya titingnan ko kung saan yung magiging consolidation. Or I will look for the fair value gap again. Let's say ito yung fair value gap na yan. Ayan. Let's say bumalik dito yung price dito. Then after na bumalik yung price dyan, nag-breakdown dito. Ayan. At nag-pullback, I can execute sell dito. Stop loss dito. And possible TP, possible TP on the lower swing low or on the next yun siya. Kung susukatin natin yan, that is another almost 400 pips. Okay? At pag nakita nyo bumababa na yan, bumababa na yan, look at the volume. Pag tumataas yung volume, ibig sabihin, sinusuportahan yung pagbagsak ng price. Thank you and good luck. I hope na makatulong sa inyo to. Ako, I'm always waiting for the London and the New York. Doon ko inihintay na mangyari yung mga sinasabi ko na to. At least, andun yung magsusupport. Andun yung volume.